tally today,
Good evening and welcome on a wintry night here. Snow is very much the weather theme. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to be enthused because our action coming up is from the Dritte Liga. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? Cracking game, though.
Effective challenge. Perez. We're getting the ball forward. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, foul play, says the referee. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, hope is one thing, expectation is another, and looking at the graphic you can see why the home fans have every reason to be pessimistic.
Well, Derek, they're going to be fearing the worst. They've been so poor defensively, but if they work hard, stick to a game plan and get a bit of luck, you just never know.
It's a perfect challenge. Patrick Kammerbauer. Maximilian Wolfram. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Could be dangerous. Oh, good save.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Not away completely. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. I must say, this looks promising. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Butler. Berkan Taz. Wolfram. Running with the ball confidently. And quick thinking defensively. He has time to play it over. It's got to be! Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Fine. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Failed to keep hold of it. And the story now confirms Spurs have got their man, Stuart.
Well, at around £50 million, I think they've probably paid the right amount for him. He's a wonderfully gifted player.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. High quality defending. Berkantaz. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. This looks promising. And space to cross it. A poor cross, all things considered. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Oh, and he puts away the second chance, but the goalkeeper angry with himself here. So 2-0 now. Patrick Kammerbauer. Well, that is how to play advantage. Berkantaz. Just 10 minutes to go. Lost possession. Wolfram. Plenty of support here. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Getting the better of his opponent. And we will have just one additional minute. And passing it through. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Really fine play to keep possession. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end.
Our cameras on one man. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And coming up, we have live action from the Dritte Liga. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
That's well blocked. Well, the hosts have been playing some really eye-catching football, going way beyond what most people expected before the season began, Stuart.
Well, a lot of pundits said they couldn't keep up their excellent displays, but they're proving everybody wrong, including me. They are playing brilliantly at the moment and deserve to be top.
Trying to open them up. Can he keep his composure? A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Yannick Stark. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And nothing comes of this attack. Moving it forward. And that is how to block. Schmidt. Well, he's won the ball. Perez. Oh, and he's in. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Manuel Stiefler. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Michel. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And the big news confirmed, Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Might work out. He might be able to make it through. And he's gone and scored to level it again. Michel. Perez. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, not the ideal free kick and straight into the wall. Gabut. That's a good pass. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And Zimmerman now. Yannick Stark. Weidner. Well, fine use of the ball. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Michel. Perez. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And the ball is loose. Well, defensive resilience there. And the clearance over the byline means a corner. Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Yannick Stark. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Cross could be useful. A very effective clearance. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result. And so the battle commences. Trying to open them up. Cameras trained on one man. 4 goals in 3 games. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling, a match in the Dritte Liga. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Good-looking move, and the keeper more than equal to the task. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big chance.
Well, getting in the way, superb save. Corner kick played in. And dealt with it nicely. Making progress. And a chance to whip it in here. Benbala. Oh, he's given us away. Good idea. Benbala. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Great defending. High pressing and good high pressing. Justin Butler. Opportunity to go ahead. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Teammates available. It might be. Still could be dangerous. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 4. And the contest begins. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Could cross it in here. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can...
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Oh, a corner right on the back of the last one. And a goal! It's a finish of real class! No shortage of action. Acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header. Butler. Well, a really good run. Cross blocked. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And he clears the danger. It did look on for them, but not to be. Yassine Ben Bala. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And able to get a body in the way. Into the final 20 minutes. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Is this the moment? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, he saw the situation developing. Really determined play to hang on to it. This could be it. And still an opportunity. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. It'll shortly be full time, and the visitors have their work cut out for them. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination.
Stuart, they could be in here. Chance maybe. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporter. A very difficult match to predict the outcome of. The best defence in the league taking on the freest scoring side in the division. Who will prevail? Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you today is live coverage of the Dritte Liga. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, 5-3-2 only really works if your wing-backs get forward.
After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Well, which team is going to outwit the other today? The hosts have the tightest defence in the league, while their opponents have been the most prolific in front of goal. Stuart, how do you read this one?
Well, Derek, what a contest this should be. A well-drilled defensive unit against a free-flowing attack, as you mentioned. This will be close, I think, but it's also going to be exciting.
In position. And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Neudecker. Still passing it around with authority. He fancies it. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Plenty of support here. Able to get a body in the way. Perez. Incisive pass. Is it going to be? And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Jakob. That's a good pass. Determined defending. Kai Brinker. Sebastian Jakob. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
So the corner played into the box. A goal! Real excitement, a back and forth type of game. Now they're level. And the whistle is sounded. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
And space to cross it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And they might forge ahead. Just can't get it past him. A chance now with the corner. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Substitution then. Let's see. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Zondheimer. Neudecker. Brinker. Strong but fair tackle. Goebel. Perez. Michel. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Kai Brinker. Rabihic. Chance to do damage. And did just enough defensively. Perez. Goebel. Couldn't hang on to the ball. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Now a decent position. Will he play it in? Might lead to a chance. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them. Cameras trained on one man. Just a goal away from equalling the record. Can he hit the milestone today on EA TV? Hello and welcome on this very wintry day. Conditions far from ideal. I'm Derek Ray, your man. Providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is this appetising contest from the Dritte Liga. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, did well to win the ball back. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, I think
oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Oh, great block. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Good looking move. Is this the moment? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not away properly. Well, a powerful effort, and the referee says penalty. This to make it 1-0. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. And unable to keep the ball. Perez. Oh, he's given the ball away. Björn Rota. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Oh, good vision. And running in behind. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. So, the whistle then. Well, underway once more. What developments occur in the second half. Just the challenge that was required. Kaiser. Well, Real Madrid have been very busy on the transfer front. They've assessed their target, Stuart, and they've got him.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Some of the fans are screaming, have a go, and he's in. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kaiser. "30 minutes to go then." Perez. Failed to keep hold of it. And intercepted it. And Young has it. Felix Gutse. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Kaiser. Possession changing hands. Trying to open them up. It might be. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Young. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured...
Time for a change then. Delivering it. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front. Well, they couldn't keep it. Perez. Might be able to set up the chance. And the decision offside here. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, chance perhaps. Crucial piece of defending. Michel. Could be threatening. This could be the equaliser. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest.
Well, if they hold on to this, the keeper will be thanking the frame of his goal. Not long left now.
And he's broken free. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. He can't hold on to it.
Well, that would certainly have wrapped up the victory. They're not quite home and dry just yet.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And that's an important intervention. Halimi. Who can he pick out? Well, you're bound to be a bit cross with yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Well, in the end, it's a fairly easy save for the goalkeeper, but really that should have been a goal.
Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. He takes aim and diving to thwart him. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, not a great ball played in. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, possibilities inside the box. And so it's over, and this is not at all what they were looking for. They've lost 3 points. And a substitution in the offing. "15 minutes left for play. And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now? Well, not long to go now, and they're leaving it late in terms of coming up with what would be a pretty important equaliser in the grand scheme of things.
Well, Derek, they need to show more urgency here. They have to get the ball forward quicker and get crosses into the box. That's going to be key to them getting back into this game.
Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Corner again. And in it goes! We can't say yet for sure, but it could be a title-winning goal.
No wonder they're celebrating. Can they hold their nerve now? Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, the fact of the matter, Stuart, is they have the power. They can win the title from this position.
Well, what they can't do is invite pressure by keep passing backwards here. They need to turn their opponents around and go longer.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Must take the lead here. And a goal it is! What does it mean? Well, it means silverware could be coming their way.
That's a big moment. They can't let it slip now, surely.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? On the attack in the closing phase. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Plenty of support here. And on the ball, Michel. Could be. Oh, an excellent save, and they're still alive.
Well, that really would have been it. They're still in it here, but they're going to have to be quick.
And making sure it wasn't problematic. Great defending. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Well, almost there. The final whistle nearly upon us. Have they done enough to secure victory? Stuart, your take.
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it broke down, alas. Patrick Gabut. And we will have just one additional minute. And support available. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. And there goes the final whistle. I'll tell you what, for weeks
got it. You've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, substitution time, and for every player at a new club, this is an important moment.
Yeah, lots of speculation about whether he would...
Oh, good save. Excellent header. Mbumo. Tony. On the ball, Chavez. Marusic. In with a chance. Pulls it back. The save was a good one. Here it is now, a substitution. Short corner favoured. Determined defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that is how to play advantage. Well, sometimes advantage just doesn't work out. And the referee has awarded a free kick now. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Callum McGregor. Tony. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Short corner it is. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Tanaka. A very big transfer news to pass on. Joshua Kimmich has completed his move to Spurs.
Derek, this could be a goal here.
And a goal! An eruption of joy. It's a goal from the debutant.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. It's the perfect start for him. Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Here's Chavez. Lewis Potter. Very quick thinking there. What a perfect ball now. How about this? Vital intervention. It's a short one. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Determined defending. Well, not straightforward, but that was a chance to give themselves life.
And it was close, but if they're going to get back into this, they need to score from those sort of chances.
Tanaka. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And let's give credit to the defending. Chavez. Can he find the net? Easy save. Callum McGregor. Mbumo. Might really be able to trouble them here. Oh, surely. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Promising pass. A very effective clearance. Marusic. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Matthias Zimmermann. Well, strong play here. Nicely cut out. Perez. Opportunity it is. Opportunity still there. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Marusic. Vitaly Janelt. Ivan Toney. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Wasteful there from Brentford. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Great defending here. Oh, fine stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? No-nonsense piece of defending. Tanaka. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Perez. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it was always going to be a big story, wasn't it? But his debut in the books now. What did you make of what you saw?
Well, he certainly hit the ground running on the score.
Well, I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan, should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, Derek, after that first game, I'm sure we'll see a lot of squad rotation. And the coach will have a chance to review their performance. Pre-season or not, there's still 3 points to win. And a good win here will set the tone for the season.
Really good diving save. And taken short. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one.
Registration BG04
Tanaka.
Please return to your vehicle. You've left your lights on. Thank
He
you.
has teammates around him. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. 1-0 then. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And a good take under duress there. Lamantia. And they need to get tighter here. Closing down well. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And clears the danger. He's got space. Real chance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. La Mantia. Now, who can he play it to? This looks interesting. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, no way through. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And he's through here. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. And that brings to an end the first half. Well, they've kicked off the second half here at Anfield. Nicely cut out. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential.
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Perez. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And passing it well. And the danger is averted. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Trying to open them up. And not cleared away properly. On a time for composure on the ball. Good idea. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. He's failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Interception to snuff out the danger. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Oh, in with a chance! Can they keep it out? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And the pass deftly cut out. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Could be! Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. Luca Cepitelli. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Could be dangerous. And just has to remain calm. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And the contest begins. He has teammates around him. Can he put them in front? And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season third group stage for you to look forward to. It's Fortuna Düsseldorf, and they take on Pisa.
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of the football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession, but they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back, and key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
Perez. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Ioha. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's a player that thrives on goals, and he scored a hat-trick last time out, and I'm sure we're going to see him play with great confidence today. He really looks to be a threat whenever he gets the ball. I think we're going to see another outstanding performance from him.
And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. A corner will ensue. Well, the danger is still there. Threat over for now, it seems. Potential danger here. Will he finish? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
One 1-0 then. Torregrossa. Barberis. Oh, they've lost it. And support available. In with a chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Opportunity here. Still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. The cross is on. Opportunity. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Emmanuel Vignato. An alert intervention. And the shot stopped a certain goal. Gavori. Device on the ball. Marcel Zabotka. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Oh, good vision. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not the most confident clearance. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And so the referee blows the whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Old. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. It looks promising. Well, chance perhaps. And a really good diving stop. Played over. And he clears the danger. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain.
Can he make it count? And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Ioha. Torregrossa. Read it well. 30 minutes left for play. Perez. Able to skip past his man. Being egged on by the crowd and keeping it out. Vignato. Barberis. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change. And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Perez. Nicely timed tackle. Torregrossa. Marcel Zabotka. And they need to get tighter here. But nothing comes of it. Vignato. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Jordi Device. Perez. Can they get in behind them? And he read it well defensively. Decent looking pass. Oh, danger here. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Mate, don't strain yourself.
A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for... Hello everyone, looking forward to bringing you the action today, coming from the Düsseldorf Arena. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And usually at this time of year, everyone is smiling because it's opening day in the Bundesliga. It's Fortuna Düsseldorf facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, these fans saw some great football last season, but this is going to be a lot tougher. Can they stand the division? They'll need to start well, that's for sure.
And here's the starting 11 for Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? No way through! Can he do it to take the lead? And still a chance. And in the end, no damage done. And a throw in here for Leipzig. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Kampel. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, when a high-profile new goalkeeper arrives, it's natural to be excited. And that's the case as regards Unai Simon. This is debut. Stuart, what do you expect?
Derek, can he finish it here?
Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. And Gomez with it. Perez. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Elmas. Good technique displayed. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Perez. Tanaka. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But timely defending when it mattered. Marcel Zabotka. And they've given him too much space. And the ball's gone. Oh, in with a chance. And a fine stop.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
And he stopped them in their tracks. And with that, the first half action comes to an end here at the Düsseldorf Arena. And they kick off here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Wonderfully weighted pass. Magnificent challenge to win it back.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And defensive play to be applauded. Well, let's join Alex Scott because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Mainz game. Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Mainz. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 51 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Illegal play and hence a free kick. So a personnel change then. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
And a vigorous effort off the crossbar.
Well, as you said, it's a lovely strike, but a fraction too high in the end.
Effective challenge. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Jordi Device. Marcel Zabotka. Well, a scoring update for you from the Mainz game, and Alex Scott is on top of the information.
Yes, another goal for Mainz. No one was marking him, he had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. It's all level again at 2-2 with 69 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
Giving the ball away. Well, a big Bundesliga match for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Fortuna Düsseldorf facing Hoffenheim.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Elmas. And unable to keep possession. 5 minutes left. Schlager. Could cross it in here. There it is! Victory! Our camera lens trained on one man. He's been in stunning form, scoring goals for fun. Stay with us. We're live next. Hello there, and we're all set to go here at the Pre-Zero Arena in Zinsheim. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Hoffenheim, and they take on Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Well, these away fans might be slightly worried after their team's display on match day one, Derek, but that was always going to be a tough game for them. I'm not sure they expected too much. They need to get something today, though.
And now they get the ball rolling. A look at the initial 11 for Hoffenheim.
Well, in this 5-3-2, the three central midfield players will need to work hard today. They've got to make forward runs, cover the wide areas, and be the creative spark. They'll be key today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, which looks a little bit defensive to me. It certainly means they won't be able to press their opponents too high up the field. And again, that might be a problem for them.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Akpoguma. Römer. Now with Allaire. Constantelias. Keeping the ball moving. Has eyes for goal. And the keeper stretching to deny him. They favoured a short one here. And he favours the inside route. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Tanaka. Trying to open them up. And now can he keep calm? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Tanaka. Can he make it count? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Römer. David Jurasek. And in the perfect position to read it. Sebastian Allaire. Berisha. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now, options are plenty. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Well, they fancy a short one. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And that's great work to keep it in play. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. And he puts it away confidently. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And with that, the first half action is over here in Zinsheim. So back underway here into the second half. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Klaus. Delivered into the area here. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Well, a very important piece of transfer news to reflect upon. Casemiro has completed his move to Dortmund.
Well, this could be his last big payday. I just hope he still has the hunger and desire to be a top-class player. There's certainly no doubt about his quality.
Good idea. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Can he get one back? Able to close down the shot.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Römer. And a good-looking ball. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. And possession lost, intercepted. Time for an update from Alex Scott. I understand there's been a goal at the Red Bull Arena.
It's another goal for Leipzig. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 66 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And he might be through here. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Well, this should be a really absorbing Bundesliga match coming up on EA TV. It's Hoffenheim against Mainz. Tanaka. And it's with Klaus. Gabut. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Now, the situation has changed in one of the other games, I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Thank you, Alex. Can't miss, surely. Huge block. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for the... And the contest... The cameras are fixed to one man. A hat-trick in his last... And hello from the Düsseldorf Arena, located very close to the vast trade fair here on the capital of the state of Nordrhein-Westfalen. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It's Fortuna Düsseldorf up against Werder Bremen.
Well, thanks, Derek. These home fans will certainly have enjoyed their team's start to the season, but they've had to work really hard. Let's just hope they can keep up their commitment levels here today, because this is going to be a tough game for them.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They've scored the opener here with 5 minutes on the clock. This is what we love to see. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Nicely timed tackle. So for Fortuna Düsseldorf, it really was a fine performance and a magnificent result in the last game against Hoffenheim. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, that win in a hostile atmosphere shows they now have a lot of character to go with their quality. It was a good performance. Today will be tougher, though, and I can see them being outplayed in midfield and losing this one.
Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Naby Keita. Oh, surely! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And taken short. Oh, great defending. But I believe there's been a goal in the Bayern match. Alex Scott has all the details.
Yes, it's a goal for Hertha. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 25 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Paulsen. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Perez. Well, it's a good looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Can he give them the advantage? Well, fantastic reflex action.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Ioha. He cuts it back. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who can they pick out? Happy to take on the shot. Oh, great block. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Can he make it 1-0? And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. And so the first half...